Hey you guys, welcome to The Real with Rini. I'm Rini. In today's video, we are going to briefly, when I say briefly, talk about the second episode of season 5 of The Family Chantel. It was alright, y'all. Wasn't too much to really talk about, but we're just going to tell you about my thoughts on it. So it starts off with Chantel. She's moved back in the home with her parents after the divorce and, awaiting the selling of their home. So she's there in the home, and her mom is talking, and they're just talking about, the marriage. And mom is just reminiscing on how Chantel should have listened to her, basically when she told her about the warning signs. She was just talking about the things that Chantel did for Pedro, getting the visa, getting him a plane tickets, doing all these things for him. And, that's that part. Then they show Chantel having a garage sale. She's going back to the home and she's moving things out of the house and she's selling things, and mom is there helping her. And there's Pedro's favorite chair that he loves. So to be funny and petty, her mom sold the chair for $1 to a customer. So they got a kick out of that. They both laughed about it because they know that that's going to really rub Pedro the wrong way when he finds out that his beloved chair is missing. Pedro now goes to the home to gather his things, what's left of what he left there, and notices that the chair is gone. And he's instantly upset. He's instantly upset about it. And he's just, walking through the house and just reminiscing on when him and Chantel were married and just kind of thinking about those times, some of the good times that they had. He was thinking about that. And, he noticed that the chair was gone. That was that. So Pedro decides to call Chantel. This may be their first time actually talking on the phone in a while. So he calls her to basically talk to her about the selling of the home and ask her about the chair. So he tells her about basically selling the home. He could do it for more. He can make them more money. It's both of their money, and he wants to do it. And so she goes on to tell him she doesn't trust him, which I don't blame her. She doesn't trust him selling it. She doesn't trust his company, so she's going to keep things the way it is. She wants an unbiased party to sell the home. Then he went into talking about the whole chair, and Chantel told him that the chair is gone, kind of like taunting him with that. And he just called her petty and told her she was very vengeful. She said, well, you love the chair more than me. And he was like, well, the love is gone. It was just so childish. I guess Pedro's mom is trying to learn English. She's taking English classes. Who cares about their life? I don't. So I didn't really even pay attention to this segment. But she's taking some English classes because she's interested in some dude named Scott that her kids don't like. But she don't care. But she's taking English classes. So her and this guy, Scott, were together. I guess things didn't end well the last time. And probably got a little bit aggressive, the way he speaks and does things. But she's ready to open up her heart to him, but she's not sure because of how things ended with them last time. So then the most annoying part, they show Pedro with his mom and his sister, and they're all talking about how free he is now. He can go and experiment with other women because Chantel was his first. And his sister wants him to date one of her friends, made him swear that he would date one of her friends. And they're just talking and just hee-hee-ha-ha about how he's a free man and he no longer has to be dealing with Chantel. The usual that they do when they are talking about Chantel, so whatever. And finally it shows Chantel's mom. She is doing some type of karate moves to channel some energy, I guess. And she has made a decision to hire an investigative attorney because she wants to get some dirt on Pedro, the goal is to have him deported. I mean, she's still very upset about how Pedro treated Chantel, how the marriage ended. So being a mama bear, she wants to hire an investigative attorney, a secret agent, to just go into dig some things up on him enough to have him deported. So that was basically that episode of The Family Chantel, y'all. As y'all can see, I'm not really impressed. It was alright. So that's all I got. I hope y'all enjoyed this. I'll see y'all at the next video. Please subscribe to my channel. Bye.